Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. So we want to take a quick look at the Solana chart. Not too much has happened, but before we do that, just a quick warning. There are scammers on YouTube that use also the More Crypto Online logo. These scammers often have a very weird name, very bad English, spelling mistakes, weird letters, weird numbers, that don't appear normal, and they try to get you to reply to them with or on WhatsApp. So these are impersonators. These are not me. I would never chat to you in WhatsApp. Absolutely not. And not ask you to send me any money or to send me your WhatsApp number. So please be aware there are scammers, but I said it many times and I'm just surprised that people still reply to them. So everything that doesn't seem normal always, and that's not the case here on this channel, that's the case everywhere in life. Make sure you question if this is legitimate, if this is really what it appears to be like. And of course these are scammers. You can only recognize my YouTube name or in the comments when there is a sort of light gray border around it or background behind my name. So make sure that you don't reply to anyone who appears to be a bit dodgy and who asks for your WhatsApp number. Absolutely not. And I'm just surprised that there seem to be people who actually reply to them and also on WhatsApp. So if you're that person, delete that other person, and don't reply to them, because these are scammers. I think they want your money. They are impersonators, and we do delete and ban them, but they appear faster than we can delete them. And YouTube isn't really helpful in that respect. But the same on Instagram and Twitter. I'm still surprised I get emails with people who are chatting to an impersonator account on Instagram. And just make sure that you only follow the official channels. There's no rocket science. Just I've posted them everywhere. You can find the warnings about that in every video description. And the only official Instagram and Twitter channels, you can find them on the website morecryptoonline.com and here on the YouTube website and in every video description. So if you follow anyone else, make sure you don't. Make sure you don't. There's not much more I can do. We can ban them. But they appear faster, we can do it, and that is just what it is. That's not only the case for us, that's the case for every larger crypto channel or finance channel on YouTube. You get impersonators, that's just reality, and everybody just needs to be vigilant and just be careful. And don't just chat with people who then want your money or something. It's just not us. It's just not me. So be careful. That's why I've got that warning in every video description on YouTube. And that is why I've posted my official links everywhere. And also Telegram. There are scam Telegram groups. And there is only the official group for channel members. So if you are joining a silver and gold member, you will get a link. But if you have joined any other Telegram channel on or More Crypto Online Telegram channel, make sure you leave, because these are scammers as well. So sorry, I had to put that message in front of the video because there really seem to be people who get scammed with this. So be very, very careful, but there is not much more I can do. I am putting the warnings out, you can find them in every video description. I've posted my official links. And so if you're following anyone else, just make sure you don't. Okay, so this is Solana. Solana currently at 38.62. Solana still in this corrective wave. So we came up in a wave 1 that was in November 21. A wave 1 is the first impulsive wave in an uptrend. Impulse means it's going into the direction of the higher level trend, which means this wave 1 moved into the direction of the higher level trend, which is up, which is great. Then we're moving down here in this corrective wave, a 3-wave move in this WXY pattern, which is an extended correction, which goes against the trend. A 3-wave move always goes against the trend, which can make us quite confident to say that the trend will, or that wave here will reverse and go back again to the upside at some point here into the direction of the main trend, which is up. So that wave would then be a wave 3, because this year was a wave 1 all the way into November. This year is a wave 2 in which we are now, probably not finished yet. And the next wave should be a wave 3. And I gave you those targets before for a wave 3. We can look at them again. The wave 3 would be, and that is sort of a longer term outlook, but the wave 3 would take us, and I just make it roughly now, The wave 3 should take us to at least, and that is a minimum target, depending on how far we will go down to, but again, just roughly, it will take us to at least here around about 450 US dollars. That is more than a 10x from now, and that will be the case if we move above the new all-time or make a new all-time high. Then it is very likely we get to this price range, because this is the 1.618 Fibonacci extension level of the wave 1, and that is the minimum target for a wave 3. Now it can go higher, yeah, it can go higher. There's no reason to stop there, but this would be the minimum that we would expect in a wave 3. And the wave 3 would normally be the strongest move, the strongest trend. So we can expect here some nice upside. Yeah, that is my view. And we are currently at $38, so we've already come down like 80 to 90%. And this is completely normal. It is normal in financial markets to these, especially in young financial markets, to these to see these price declines, even though it seems worrying, I know, but you know, this is what we see across financial markets, especially in young assets. Yeah, like for example, young stocks and shares, they move in very similar ways, and cryptos as well. So it's nothing unusual how the cryptos are moving at the moment. Is basically happening with every young asset, especially tech stocks at the moment, because you see a lot of tech stocks are very young assets still. So just need to take a look at a few tech stocks. They pretty much move like crypto, like altcoins. Yeah. So it is just what happens in financial markets. It is nothing unusual, and it is not only crypto that is so volatile. Crypto is only so volatile because it is a young asset category, and it will get less volatile over the years, the more money is coming in. So here with Solana, it is still following here our forecast on the way down here in this channel. This 1, 2, 3, 4, next wave down is 5, maybe already complete. Doesn't look like it yet, because the move up here is very weak. So we're still waiting here for one more leg down. Every leg down on the Solana chart could now be the last one. Of course, it doesn't need to be the last one. There could always be one more one. But I told you that what we need to do when we hit the next lows, we will need to keep a close eye on the chart to understand if we have found the low. Because technically, with the next low, that should go below here, the low from the 12th of May, which is $35.40 roughly. If we go below that, that could be the last low. Technically, from a higher level point of view, so the higher level wave count, and also here the lower wave degree wave count, they both suggest that the overall correction could be finished. Now it only will be finished as soon as we see a bullish signal and start to move up eventually. Therefore we need to pay close attention to the price, which means what we want to do, we want to make one lower low, yeah, get below that $35.40 level, or to be completely accurate, it's $35.30, but it might vary slightly from exchange to exchange. This here is FTX that I'm using here for this chart. So if we, let's say we come down once more, maybe find support in this channel on this descending trend line. If we see a bullish signal here, and that could be a bullish engulfing candle, it could be a first impulse on a lower time frame. Yeah, and then we see a corrective move down in ABC and we make a higher low. Now that will be a very good indication that the low is actually in, and anybody who wants to wait for confirmation, I will let you know as soon as we see that. But yeah, the thing is, we are still in a downtrend as long as we are in a downtrend. And I told you before that I think Solana could be the first one that bottoms out from all the cryptos, yeah, because the short time frame Elliott wave count suggests it. However, what we of course need to wait confirmation for is that the low is in. Yeah, so when it's technically the requirements are complete to finish off the correction, which also seems to be the case very shortly on the shorter time frame, because you want to make that lower low here in this wave 5 in green. You want to come lower than the wave 3. Yeah. As soon as that is complete, technically at any point in time it can start to move up. It can already now, because the higher time frame correction has been finished. Yeah, we made that lower low on the higher time frame, and now here this last bit here, if we make a lower low here as well, it would technically complete also this short time frame Elliott wave count, and we would make a lower low and we would all be happy. Yeah, the thing is, then we just need to wait for that catalyst, that impulse that starts to help the price to move up again. Until that is the case, and until we make lower lows and lower highs, we are still in a downtrend, and we will continue to make lower highs and lower lows until the trend is broken. Now here, the level to watch out for at the moment would be here around the $41 mark. Yeah, as long as we stay below that further lower prices expected. This is a very important resistance level here at the moment. Yeah, it's a previous swing high. When we get above that, we have a chance to escape this channel here and could also move to the next swing high at $48. And then we can start to think about if the low might be in, depending on the price structure. And I'll keep you updated about that. So hopefully you liked the update about Solana. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership and yeah, maybe even the trading course I'm currently offering on morecryptoonline.com. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.